What if living to 100 wasn't as complicated as we've been led to believe? Imagine this: Japan's oldest practicing doctor continued to care for patients well into his hundreds, not because of some miracle pill or rigid diet plan, but because of something much simpler. His secret: he followed the same consistent, down to earth habits and ate the same humble meals every day before he passed away, at the remarkable age of 105. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara shared the principles that helped him maintain a sharp mind, steady energy, and active lifestyle well into old age. Now contrast that with the reality in the United States, where the average life expectancy hovers around 76 years. In Okinawa, Japan, it's closer to 84, and it's not uncommon for people there to reach 100 while still walking, cooking, and even tending their gardens. So what's their secret? It's not found in expensive supplements, anti-aging clinics, or trendy health fads. It's rooted in how they eat and how they choose to live each day with purpose, balance, and joy. Dr. Hinohara's approach to life was refreshingly simple: small portions, joyful routines, and an appreciation for the little things. And that's what we're diving into today. We're going to explore 5 longevity principles that he lived by, habits that can help enhance your energy, digestion, and mental clarity after 60. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more insights like these: simple, practical habits that can help you live not just longer, but better. These small shifts can change everything, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's begin with one of the biggest and most common mistakes: overeating and ignoring the ancient wisdom of Hara Hachibu. Mistake 1: overeating and ignoring Harachibu. Let's start with a concept that may sound basic, but carries powerful health benefits. How much you eat: in many Western cultures, fullness is the goal. Clean your plate, don't waste food. Get your money's worth with oversized portions. But in Okinawa, a region known for producing the highest number of centenarians per capita, the mindset is the opposite. They follow a traditional practice called Hara Hachibu, which means eat until you're 80% full, then stop. Why does this matter so much? Because eating just a little less can reduce your total caloric intake, lower chronic inflammation, and decrease oxidative stress on your organs. These benefits support healthier aging and reduce your risk of metabolic diseases without the need for strict dieting. Even researchers at the National Institute on Aging have found that moderate calorie restriction is linked to increased lifespan and improved metabolic health. Dr. Hinhara believed in light eating. He ate slowly, savored each bite, and always left the table just a bit hungry. This approach helped him maintain clarity, stamina, and vitality well into his late 90s. And it's not just theory, it works in real life. Let's take the story of Helen, a 68-year-old retiree raised with the belief that wasting food was wrong. She always finished her meals even when she was already full. Over time, she began experiencing digestive sluggishness, bloating, fatigue, and poor sleep. But everything changed when she learned about harahachibu. She started pausing during meals, asking herself, "Am I truly still hungry, or am I eating out of habit?" Within weeks, she noticed more energy, lighter digestion, better sleep, and more enjoyment at the table tonight. Try this: eat slower, breathe deeply between bites, and when you feel about 70% full, pause. You might find that less really is more. Now that we've looked at how much to eat, let's shift to what to eat. And this next mistake is one that many in the West don't even realize. They're making mistake. To skipping beans and plant-based proteins, let's talk protein, an essential building block for strength, recovery, and healthy aging. But here's where many people, especially in Western countries, go wrong. They equate protein exclusively with meat, steak, chicken, pork. These are the go-to sources, but in Okinawa, home to one of the world's most enduring populations, protein comes mostly from plants, especially soy foods like tofu, miso, natto, and edamame. Aren't just add-ons, they're central to the traditional Japanese diet, and they're powerful for a reason. Soy-based foods offer complete proteins, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs. They're also rich in isoflavones that reduce inflammation, promote heart health, and support hormonal balance. On top of that, the prebiotic fibers in soy nourish your gut microbiome, a key player in immune health, digestion, and even mood regulation. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consistent soy consumption is associated with lower LDL cholesterol, improved bone density, and reduced risk of cognitive decline. Dr. Hinohara himself consumed tofu nearly every day. He credited it for helping keep his arteries clear and his digestion strong, even into his 90s. Let's Look at Frank, a 73-year-old retiree he'd always avoided. Soy worried about myths linking it to hormone disruption, but after watching a documentary about Japanese centenarians, he gave it a shot twice a week. He swapped red meat for a tofu stir fry with bok choy garlic and ginger within a month. His blood pressure dropped, his joint stiffness decreased, and he no longer needed afternoon naps. So what's the lesson? You don't need to go fully vegetarian, but adding lentils, black beans, chickpeas, or tofu, just 2 or 3 times a week, can shift your health in a powerful direction. And speaking of powerful, there's one more secret in the Japanese kitchen that most Americans completely overlook. It's not exotic, it's not expensive, but it could be the anti-aging shield your gut has been begging for. Mistake 3. Ignoring fermented foods. Let's unlock one of Japan's most underrated secrets to a longer, healthier life. Fermented foods. These humble staples are quietly packed with benefits that science is only beginning to understand every morning. Dr. Hinhara began his day with a bowl of warm miso soup for him. It wasn't just a soothing tradition, it was a form of daily healing. Fermented foods like miso natto, pickled vegetables, and seaweed are integral to the Japanese diet, and they're loaded with live probiotics, digestive enzymes, and anti-inflammatory compounds. These ingredients help balance the gut microbiome, a critical factor in everything from nutrient absorption to brain health and immunity. A healthy gut can improve your mood, reduce bloating, and even boost your resilience against age-related illnesses, but in the West, fermented foods are often replaced by processed shelf-stable items that lack this microbial richness. The result: a weakened gut, sluggish digestion, and increased risk of inflammation-related conditions. Try adding a spoonful of sauerkraut to your lunch, a cup of kefir to your morning routine, or a warm bowl of miso soup to your dinner. Small additions like these can create powerful shifts in your overall well-being. Fermented foods, your gut's best-kept secret for aging. Well-fermented foods aren't just another health trend. They're a powerful ally in your journey toward vibrant aging. While many older adults in the West turn to probiotic pills in hopes of improving digestion and boosting immunity, these capsules often fall short. Why? Because they lack the synergy that naturally fermented foods provide. It's not just about the bacteria, it's the whole food matrix working together with those living microbes that delivers real results. Let's meet Claire, a 70-year-old retired librarian who spent years struggling with uncomfortable bloating, sluggish digestion, and a heavy feeling in her stomach. After meals, she tried everything: fiber powders, digestive enzyme blends, and every probiotic pill on the pharmacy shelf. But nothing really made a difference. That is until a friend handed her a jar of authentic miso paste. With nothing to lose, Claire began sipping a warm cup of miso broth each morning. Just one simple change. No radical diet, no new supplements. Within 2 weeks, her body started responding. The bloating vanished, her digestion felt smoother afternoon. Energy slumps disappeared, and her appetite became more stable and predictable. The secret wasn't in a capsule. It was in the living cultures thriving in that bowl of broth, natural, active, and deeply healing. You can try this too. Add a spoonful of miso paste to warm water. Enjoy a few slices of naturally fermented pickles or a small serving of kimchi. These foods don't just improve digestion, they build resilience from the inside out. Fermented foods are about more than gut health. They're a daily habit that supports clarity, balance, and graceful aging. Mistake 4. Fearing carbs and avoiding sweet potatoes. Let's talk about carbs, the misunderstood nutrient in the West. Carbohydrates have developed a bad reputation. Seniors are often told to avoid them, fearing weight gain or blood sugar spikes. The phrase "cut the carbs" is practically everywhere, but not all carbs are created equal. And in Okinawa, Japan, one particular type of carbohydrate rich food is celebrated as a daily cornerstone of longevity. We're talking about the Japanese purple sweet potato, a vibrant root vegetable that's as nutritious as it is beautiful. These aren't just eaten occasionally, they make up more than 60% of the daily caloric intake for many Okinawan centenarians, and they're packed with powerful nutrients that support a long, vibrant life. Why are they so special? Because they contain high levels of anthocyanins, the same antioxidant compounds found in blueberries, which protect your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and slow down the aging process at the cellular level. They also offer fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and supports digestion, plus potassium and vitamin C, essential for heart and immune health. And thanks to their low glycemic index, they provide steady energy without blood sugar crashes. Dr. Hino often favored sweet potatoes over white rice. He believed they were gentle on the body and offered powerful protection. His choice wasn't just cultural, it was deeply intentional. Now let's look at Paul, a 69-year-old pre-diabetic who had been avoiding carbs for years, frustrated by constant fatigue and out-of-control cravings. He feared even healthy starches, but after speaking with a dietitian, he cautiously added half a cup of steamed Japanese sweet potato to his lunch. No frying, no added sugar, just clean, simple nourishment. Within 2 weeks. His afternoon energy returned, his cravings dropped, and his blood sugar became more stable than it had been in months. Here's the takeaway. You don't need to fear carbs, you just need to choose them wisely. Whole fiber, rich sources like sweet potatoes can be a game changer. Follow the example of the Japanese, embrace natural, unprocessed carbs in moderation, and feel the difference in your body and mind. The final secret. It's not a food, it's a rhythm of life. Before we wrap up, let's shift our focus to something even more powerful than nutrition, a philosophy of living. It's easy to focus solely on what's on your plate. But Dr. Hinhara believed that how you live around your meals matters just as much, if not more. Unlike many health gurus, Dr. Hinhara didn't obsess over calorie counts, macronutrients, or food trends. Instead, he followed a joyful, consistent rhythm. Each day, he began his mornings with a bowl of miso soup, a short walk, and some quiet reading. He took the stairs instead of elevators. Even in his 90s, he stayed mentally active by writing books, giving lectures, and maintaining curiosity about the world around him. Most importantly, he smiled often and found joy in small moments to stay young. He once said, "You must have fun." Let's meet Marie, a 71-year-old who had spent much of her retirement anxiously reading food labels: low-carb, sugar-free, gluten-free. Her meals became a checklist rather than a pleasure. But after learning about Hinhara's lifestyle, she made a gentle shift. She began each morning with a 20-minute walk. She slowed down during meals, breathing and savoring each bite. She brewed tea in the afternoons and simply watched her herbs grow on the windowsill. That small change brought peace. Her anxiety lessened, her digestion improved, she felt more in tune with her body and more at ease in her day. It wasn't just about food, it was about rhythm. So as you reflect on everything we've covered, how much to eat, what to eat, and when, remember, this well-being isn't built on restriction. It's built on rituals, on joy, on movement, curiosity, and quiet mornings. Don't just count calories, count your moments of peace. Don't just follow a diet, create a rhythm that brings you life. Sometimes the key to living longer isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it with more intention. Less sugar, more laughter, fewer rules, more rhythm. Don't just overhaul your diet, nourish your spirit. If you feel overwhelmed by all the advice out there, start small. Start with something joyful. Start like Dr. Shigaki Hinohara, who lived with vitality, purpose, and a warm smile all the way to 105. Before we close, let's bring all of this wisdom together. These aren't extreme changes or complicated routines. They're gentle shifts, tiny but powerful habits practiced daily by some of the longest living people in the world. Each one inspired by the life and legacy of Japan's most beloved doctor. Here are 5 simple steps you can begin today. 1. Eat until you're 80% full. This small habit supports digestion, prevents overeating, and helps your body feel light, not sluggish. Learning to stop before you're completely full can enhance your energy and support healthy aging. 2. Add more plant-based proteins. Try tofu, lentils, or edamame. These foods are easy to cook, easy to digest, and they nourish your muscles and heart without weighing your body down. 3. Incorporate fermented foods. Just a spoonful of miso or a slice of naturally pickled vegetables can flood your gut with beneficial bacteria. This helps improve immunity, reduce inflammation, and support long-term digestive health. 4. Choose smart carbohydrates. Carbs are not your enemy. Sweet potatoes, rich in antioxidants and fiber, provide steady energy without blood sugar spikes. They are a staple in the diet of Okinawan centenarians for good reason. 5. Live light. Eat light. Smile. More joy is a nutrient too. Prioritize daily routines that make you feel calm, centered, and curious. Health is not just physical, it's emotional and spiritual. Each one of these steps supports your heart, brain, gut, and independence, and the beauty of it all. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one breath between bites, one bowl of miso, one moment of laughter during lunch. One habit is all it takes to begin building momentum. So which step are you going to start with today? Tell us in the comments. Your answer might inspire someone else who's watching this video right now. And coming up next, we're going to reveal a popular health food that could actually be accelerating aging in seniors, causing fatigue, joint pain, and brain fog without you even realizing it. Before you go, remember this: you don't need a perfect plan to live longer. What you need are small, steady steps taken, with intention taken with love. So today, go steam a sweet potato, sip on a warm cup of miso, smile at your plate, take a deep breath, and pause for a moment of gratitude because it's not the big changes, it's the simple moments repeated with care that build a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. If you're ready to begin your own longevity journey, drop it in the comments below to let us know. Your commitment might just inspire someone else to take their first step too. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. In the next video, we're going to expose a so-called superfood that might actually be aging your body faster than you think. Let's keep growing stronger together. See you there.